Item Number, SCP-439-JP. Object Class, Euclid. Keter. Special Containment Procedures. The file recording SCP-439-JPA will be stored in the document repository of Site-81. Please prevent SCP-439-JP from occurring by having all baseball organizations around the world prohibit actions that fall under SCP-439-JPA3 and SCP-439-JPA7 in their rules and notify them to suspend the game if a batter performs those actions. Any video media for the public that shows player's at-bat must be edited and destroyed as soon as it is discovered. Experiments related to SCP-439-JP are currently prohibited. Description: SCP-439-JP is a phenomenon that occurs when a batter hits a ball after performing a series of actions, SCP-439-JPA below, which is currently confirmed only in baseball. Although SCP-439-JP is extremely rare, it was found that SCP-439-JPA can be reproduced outside of baseball. In that case, there is a possibility that serious damage may occur. SCP-439-JPA is a behavior expressed in a total of 10 steps. These actions are designated as SCP-439-JPA1 to SCP-439-JPA10 according to the stage. Refer to the appendix. SCP-439-JP is generated by hitting the ball after performing SCP-439-JPA consecutively without any other actions in between. The SCP-439-JPA originally contains actions that are generally regarded as ungentlemanly, and with the large number of actions designated as SCP-439-JPA, the number of SCP-439-JP occurrences has been kept very low considering the long history of baseball. In principle, SCP-439-JPA and the occurrence of SCP-439-JP can occur in all sports using a stick and a ball, such as cricket, but due to the large number of SCP-439-JPA and its complexity, such as the detailed specification of the angle of the batsman's head, it is extremely rare that SCP-439-JP occurs outside of baseball. However, if SCP-439-JPA is interrupted in the middle of the game, or if the batter strikes out, SCP-439-JP will not occur unless the game is started over from SCP-439-JPA1. When SCP-439-JP occurs, a ball hit by a batter will always fly a distance proportional to the weight of the ball. The distance of the batted ball is approximately, ball weight, kilogram, 1000 meter, and is not affected by the batter's muscle strength, form, pitching speed, or the material of the bat and ball. However, SCP-439-JPA10 is swinging hard, and it does not occur when a batter bunts or swings loosely, concentrating on hitting the bat. Therefore, when watching a game without the purpose of investigation, it looks like an extremely natural phenomenon of a home run as a result of swinging hard. However, analysis using a high-speed camera shows that the ball is physically flying in an unnatural way, considering the way the bat and ball hit each other. The first time SCP-439-JP is confirmed in the record is the fourth at bat of the late. In the game between and on 7/21/19. Was known as a great player, and it was said that he had a high possibility to hit a home run when there was a runner in scoring position. After this at-bat, it was confirmed that whenever he hit a home run during an opportunity, he performed the SCP-439-JPA. Did not perform the SCP-439-JPA in all of his at-bats, and it is unclear whether the SCP-439-JPA was a coincidental habit of his when he had a chance, or whether he did not intentionally perform it except when he had a chance and hid the existence of the SCP-439-JP. During a recreational baseball game at Site-81 in 19, Agent attracted the interest of the participating researchers by hitting a home run in every at-bat that he hit the ball. Although Agent had no experience in baseball, it turned out that he had an excellent ability to accurately mimic the movements of others, and had mimicked his movements from a DVD he had watched as a reference the day before. Later, Dr. His investigation confirmed the existence of SCP-439-JP and the condition for its occurrence, SCP-439-JPA. Experiment Record 439-06, date 4/25/19. Subject: D45,345, D45,370. Implementation Methods: After having D45,345 perform SCP-439-JPA in the outdoor experimental field, have him hit a hard ball thrown by D45,370. Results: all the batted balls, with exceptions, were between 140 and 151 meters. The trajectory of the pitches varied from fly to liner. The exception was the ball that hit D-45,370, which went straight down, leaving D-45,370 with a bruised arm that will take 2 weeks to heal. Analysis: the results were as expected from previous experiments. The exception seems to be when the ball is blocked by obstacles. The error in distance may be due to wind and other factors as well as the difference in weight of the ball. Experiment record 439-07, date 4/27/19. Subject: D-45,345. Implementation methods: instructed D-45,345 to perform SCP-439-JP in the outdoor experimental field, and then debated a T. Results: the results were the same as in the previous experiment. Analysis: apparently, it does not matter if the ball is not thrown. In the future, we will conduct experiments in the same way unless otherwise noted. Experiment record 439-08, date 4/29/19. Subject: D-45,345. Implementation methods: instruct D-45,345 to hit the rugby ball. Result: the ball flew about 400 meters. The wooden bat broke in two, and D-45,345 complained of numbness in his arm. Analysis: confirmed that SCP-439-JP occurs even outside of a baseball. Doesn't it reduce the load on the subject? We would like to confirm this in the next experiment. Experiment record 439-09, date 5/5/19. Subject: D-45,345. Implementation methods: D-45,345 is instructed to hit a baseball weighing about 5.0 kilograms with an embedded alloy. In addition, concrete blocks were placed as buffer material. Result: the concrete block was destroyed and the ball stopped. The wooden bat was shattered and D-45,345's arm could not withstand the impact. Analysis: it appears that the hypothesis was correct. Considering the expected damage and loss of personnel, an investigation of the SCP-439-JP's critical weight would be unnecessary. An accident occurred in Experiment 439-10. The following is a record of the accident. Incident record 439-01, date 5/7/19. Incident details: when D-45,370 was instructed to hit two lined-up baseballs at the same time, D-45,370 struck out and let go of the bat. The bat struck another D-Class employee who was assisting in the experiment, and the D-Class employee's head was. There were no new injuries to D-45,370 in this experiment. When D-45,370 was interviewed, he claimed that it was not intentional and that it was because he had lost feeling in his arm due to a recent injury. D-45,370 was assigned to another SCP mission, and the researcher who was present was given a Class B memory treatment. Analysis: it is expected that if the ball is not a ball but is close to a sphere, it will be affected. Also, SCP-439-JP seems to occur even if the bat is away from the controls. Based on the results of the experiment and the accident record, an application was made by the person responsible for Site-81 to freeze the experiment and review the object class. It was approved by the O5 Council and assigned to the Keter class.
It was fortunate that it hit the head of a Class D employee. No matter how elliptical the shape or how uneven the surface, SCP-439-JP can be generated without any problem, and the heavier the object, the greater the distance it will fly. There should be no wishful thinking that there are exceptions.